Kaleidoscope Clan. How's everyone doing? Buenos dias. So yes, it is another beautiful day here in the Yucatan, and I'm doing my morning ritual of biking and getting my meditation time in with nature. So I decided to come and share some of my meditations with you at the Mother Tree here. So yes, I was just meditating on what it means to be rich. What it means to be rich, because a lot of people have gotten it very confused, have gotten it confused with consumption, with, some kind of competition with others, of it being very superficial, not about your experience, but the material things that you can afford, that you can show other people that you're associated with, And yeah, I just feel that what has rung true from my experiences, I'm from Los Angeles, so Los Angeles is very materialistic overall. I mean, the world is now, but Los Angeles is, one of the leaders. So I was raised with a lot of material things all around me, a lot of wealth around me. But then I also saw that a lot of the people who were wealthy, they weren't available because they were so consumed with what they were bound to get the wealth. And then also a lot of people get tied up in having possessions because they don't understand that what you possesses you also, right? Because if you really want to maintain your possession, it means that you have to manage that possession. You have to make sure it's in good order. You have to make sure that, it's safe and all of these different things. So every single thing that you obtain adds something to your mental space as far as something to take care of, right? And I would say that it's a very rich experience to not have so much of that headache, That is what my experience has been. I had to basically leave most of my things in the United States, and I've done it a number of times actually. When I went to Africa, I did that too, and probably a few times in between. I've just let go of a whole lot of things, because my life has been one of a traveler overall. And when you travel a lot, you realize that material things weigh you down, and you have the choice of either securing them, pay for them, holding on to them somehow, leaving a space for them somewhere, or giving it to someone, transmuting it, releasing it and being free and moving on, So yeah, for me, I don't have a lot of material things. I do not. And that's okay for me because I have a rich experience that I put my money into, which is putting money into myself. When you put your money into experience, no one can take that away from you unless they take away all of your consciousness, and then, what's the point anyway? But yeah, a rich life for me is about the experience of life, the feeling of it, the passion of it, the ability to decide you want to do something and to do it. And, if you're so tied down, anchored down into a life where you have no options but to do that one thing, unless that's your passion and that's what you want to do. But I mean, there are just so many people who secure money and then they're just like, well, that's it, I'll just ride it on out, you know, or maybe add more jobs. But what I'm saying is simplicity is freeing. It's very freeing, and it has really saved me. So I'm all, and you know, I respect those who maintain institutions of, you know, that hold lots of material things. I'm just at this point in my life, that is not me, because I don't need that for myself. But my aim one day is to have something, a center that is for a collective, that will have certain materials and things that are great to have for a collective. And also for myself, but still, if I'm going to keep a lot of things, it's going to be related to a collective, just because it's wise to not hoard things for yourself, when in reality, usually when people have a lot of things, most of those things just sit there, and that's very sad. So yeah, I think the American mindset, for sure right now, is being challenged anyway, right? People are starting to get into the tiny homes and those kinds of things, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about dealing with reality, not dealing with the psych op that you've been given, that you need to try to keep up with the Joneses or the Kardashians or any of those people. That simple can be good. In fact, for me, it's been heaven. Okay? And everyone has shifts in their lives where you might need more or less. It's just, I was born into privilege. When I was a child, I experienced, you know, the highest levels of many, many different things. So I've had those experiences. So those things are not aspirational for me. I've been at the top. I've seen how people function at the top. And it's just not where I wanted to be energetically. So I follow the highest vibration energetically. And that, my friends, is a rich life. It's good food. It's good friends. It's high vibrations. And not imprisonment, not slavery, not trickery, not deceit, not other people telling you what you have to do when it's none of their damn business. It's having privacy and being able to be happy without being fucked with. That's being rich. So I wish you all a very rich life. That's what I'm living. And again, not because I, you know, am coming from a material perspective, but from a wealth of spiritual energy. And whenever you're walking with the Creator, with Spirit, then you're rich, because you know that that's all you really need. And from there, it's all gravy. So that is my thought for today, Kaleidoscope Plan. I hope that, you know, it gave you something to think about and how to make your life more rich, not being caught up in the financial aspect and telling you what you can't afford. Think of what you can afford and create, because that's what alchemy is. It's like when you make something out of nothing, just from your own mentality. So that's what I'm all about. So continue to embody the sacred transformation, and I will see you very soon. This is Mariposa Ma'at at Cisal de San Bernardino in Valladolid, signing out. Peace.